Hey folks, this is Chef Nonsense here with Let's Play Legend of Zelda. And in this episode, we are going to be beating the 9th and final dungeon, Skull, also known as Death Mountain. This dungeon is crazy. So I would not go in there without, like, having a potion or something. I would definitely recommend a red potion and the blue ring. And the Master Key, which I neglected to mention in the last episode, which the Master Key unlocks all the doors. Well, not all the doors. It unlocks any door. It just allows you to unlock any door. That's why it says A at the top. You can now... Actually, I don't know why it says A. I don't know what the A stands for, but I just know that that means that the Master Key is in effect. We're also going to be using a nifty method that I saved just for this this episode to get over to the 9th dungeon. Back when we got the power bracelet, we could have done this, but I never showed it. Until now! You can move boulders! And you can go down these stairs, and then there's this old man who has more stairs for sale. And this is a warp point. Much like in Super Mario Brothers. Well, in a way, it's sort of like the Super Mario Brothers warp points, where you can warp to other worlds, except this is warping across the overworld, of which there are 4 warp points in this game. The 2 that I've shown you, the one that was over by the 6th dungeon, by the way. And then there's one over. Then there's the one over by the start point. But then there's one over by the 5th dungeon, and then one over by the 1st dungeon and the 2nd dungeon. It's somewhere between the 1st and 2nd dungeon. It was over by a fairy's fountain that I commonly used. I may have shown it in an episode. I may not have. I do not remember. I do not remember. So, progressing through the mountains, we are now here at Spectacle Rock. And if you had gone to an old man in the last dungeon, he would have said that Spectacle Rock is the entrance to death. Well, we're going to go to Death Mountain. If there's death and it's in the mountains, then it must be here at Spectacle Rock. Here we are in the last dungeon. And I love this dungeon theme. And right here would actually be an old man if you didn't have all the pieces of the Triforce, and he would say, "Ones who does not have Triforce can't go in." Yeah. Terrible wording there, of course, but old games tend to do that. This would not be the first case of it in this game. But, you know, I've missed out on about half the poor grammar in this game. I just used poor grammar there, didn't I? Anyway, I suggest using your magic wand throughout this dungeon. It will save you time and health. Somewhat. Well, maybe not time, but right now I am not caring about time. I am caring more about health, because I do not want to get out of this dungeon, because this dungeon is a doozy. There are 8 sets of stairs in this dungeon. Yes, 8. 2 of which take you to the items. There are 2 items in this dungeon, by the way. So, 2 of them take you to the to the items, and 6 of them just go across the dungeon. And that, in my book, is a lot of dungeon crossing. And trust me, it's a lot of dungeon crossing. Wait till we get the map. You'll see how frickin' massive this place is. So, this place is swarming with Wizrobes. That's no joke. So, like I was warning you, bring potions. And that right there was an enemy known as Petra. Sort of like a boss, not really, apparently not treated like a boss. To some people, I don't know. Sort of like it's like a mini-boss or something. But Petra isn't that hard to defeat. I will demonstrate in this next room how you have to defeat Petra. You have to defeat Petra by attacking the little Petras. And each little Petra only requires 2 hits from your magical sword to be killed. And actually, you can only kill him with with your sword, whatever level. And I don't think that he expands out just randomly. Now we can kill him. You can only kill him once you've killed all of his little former selves. We're already 6 minutes into this recording. Oh, fun. So now you see how gigantic this place is. Let's progress on into a room with more likes, and wizrobes to boot. We're getting out of here, because this room has the stairwell, and this stairwell has our item. So many wizrobes. So many wizrobes. No. I don't want to die. I don't want to die, Mommy. I don't want to die, Mommy. So, we're about to get a really, really useful item. One item in this dungeon is just really useful, and one item in this dungeon is required. This is the useful item, which I highly recommend getting. Highly recommend. Unless, like, you're doing some sort of challenge, then you can do what you want. I hate blue wizrobes so much. Any dungeon with a blue wizrobe is obviously just trying to kill you. Now, I know all these dungeons are supposed to try and kill you. So what we have here is a ring. A red ring. And now our tunic is red. So now, damage is cut in half of half. Or a fourth, rather. Because the blue ring cut it in half, and this cuts it in another half. So a fourth. So now it takes more hits to do more damage. And that spells good for us. It really does. And thankfully we don't have to fight Petra again. And there's that one Petra in that one room, but we don't have to fight him. We can just sneak right past him, thanks to the fact that we have the Master Key. Here we are. Be careful. As soon as I say that, I lose, like, 2.5 hearts or something. Let's see what the old man has to say. Go to the next room. Oh, you're so helpful. Gee, old man. I wish I could just sit around all day and just say, go to the next room, instead of actually doing something. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I really like this theme, as you can tell. Progressing into yet another stairwell. We ascend down with more keys, who will probably give us nothing to use to our advantage, sadly. Whoa. Lag there. How many Zols? Quite simple. Just kill them. Just like we have any other Zols. These ones don't actually break up, which is strange. But it's not nice that they don't give us any health. But then there's this room full of keys. So, I guess it's a resupply rooms? Resupply. It's a resupply rooms. I already know how to form plurals. More Petra nonsense. Actually, we have to fight this Petra. And he's doing some crazy crap. Spinning it in 360-degree angles. And 3D, trying to make it look all cool for the SNES. I mean, not the SNES, the NES. It's like, whoa! Amazing turbo graphics only available on the... Wait, this isn't the turbo graphics. Anyway. Oh. I sound like such a nerd there. Really, you can only move this block. That is the only block you can actually move. We're actually going this way to get an item. The important item that we are required by law to get. By law. To get. It's right in this next room. Freaking wrist rooms. Bane of my existence and probably everyone else's. Freaking sparks are frustrating. I don't like sparks, and neither should you. I don't care how cute they are. Wait, was that fairy about just to fly into me? Okay, good. Got the fairy. Don't have to use my potion yet. Thank you. This should be just like that. Oh. What? So I was pushing that block back in that one dungeon, and I didn't really need to bomb it. Whatever. So here we are, and as you see, it's an arrow, like Did I say it was an arrow? I don't remember already. Right here we have these silver arrows. This is the only way that we can beat the boss of this dungeon. Ganon, Prince of Darkness. Well, it's how it helps us defeat him. Truly helpful. And required, actually. And then we have to just kill these two jerks. Hate these guys. We're actually missing out on a good third or fourth of the dungeon by taking the path that I'm recommending. And I think Petra's going to be revived once we go up these stairs. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ain't that a hoot? No. I don't want the candle. I want this. I want my zappy lasers. And I want death of these little guys. I don't likes. Nobody likes. Wait. Well, some people likes. I, on the other hand... Well, this is about the only game that likes are the most frustrating.